How's it going, everyone? In this video we'll talk about my first impressions of the Sony Xperia Z. Anyway, let's jump right into this video. So far I've been really loving the design of this thing. It has a nice sleek design, but I didn't like the placement of the buttons right here on the right hand side. The power button is kind of in the weird position in the middle of this bracket. And the volume rockers are down here, which is kind of weird. Normally the volume rockers are right here and the power button is somewhere up here, or at least they're separated a bit, but it's kind of weird on this phone. So yeah, that's the only thing I didn't like about design. But other than that, the phone looks really nice and I've been loving it so far. First thing that bothered me with this phone was the display. Like, the view angles are really poor, everything becomes white if I turn the phone like that, and I just didn't like that. I compared it with my Nexus 7, my iPhone 5, and it's completely different on those devices. So that was the first thing that bothered me on the Sony Xperia Z. Now let's jump to some things that I really like. For example, the camera. The camera looks really nice. It takes stunning macro shots and the 1080p video is just stunning in my opinion. I didn't test low light performance, but be sure to stick to my full review to see some test shots in low light for this Sony Xperia Z camera. Another feature that I loved is the waterproof feature. I mean, I didn't even test that properly, but I mean, if you're using your phone in the rain or something like that, you're taking a phone call and your raindrops come to your phone or get to your phone won't be damaged, which is just really cool in my opinion. I'm always scared with my phones that they will get wet and they won't work for some reason, and I just feel safe with the Sony Xperia Z. It's just a really nice feature to have. Anyway, this phone comes with Android 4.1.2 Jelly Bean. It has this Sony skin over it, which I don't really like. I mean, these buttons right here, they're themed kind of weird, and I don't like it that much. Which is, I don't know, I installed Nova Launcher over it, and I really like this phone now. It performs amazingly with Nova Launcher. Anyway, this phone has some really nice features to it, like the waterproof feature. Also, the speakers are really nice right here and right here. I noticed that I was covering this speaker with my thumb, so that was kind of, I know, weird in my opinion, the placement of the speaker. But other than that, I really like this phone. I really like the performance, with no launcher of course. The camera is really nice, and as I said, I love the waterproof feature. And I really prefer this phone. If you want to get it, you might want to consider that battery life and display thing that I told you. But other than that, this phone is amazing and I can definitely recommend it. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that like button down below, as it really helps me out. Be sure to share this video on the social networks. Comment down below what do you think about the Sony Xperia Z and if you have one. And be sure to subscribe so you won't miss my full review of the Sony Xperia Z.